All right, we are now streaming on YouTube. Forgot to put YouTube up. Here we go, Giants. It's a giant party. Yeah, Mario, I'll send you pics. And don't forget, TNT Pug's also doing these. So are Mr. and Mrs. Phantom. They're also doing these on Whatnot. So make sure and bookmark their shows for Get a Grip 2 Giants. Danny Kinley's doing these too. Super Deal family. All three of them are still doing Giants on the Whatnot. Those breaks are a little bit different. They're more like digi breaks. They're digi breaks. One impact rips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I knew I shortchanged this one over here. Okay, there we go. We'll do this one first. Who gets the first round of base, Jackie? Sean Barbs. You get the first round of base. You got Post-its ready with their names on them? All your post, go ahead and start writing their names. Should have 9 Post-its ready. And then you can go ahead and put them on the team bags. So that way when you announce Sean Barbs gets this base, you put all the base in that big bag. Go ahead and have those lined up and ready to rumble. Last thing I need, can I have my scissors from up there? The orange scissors? Let's do it. Giants Series 2, Get a Grip 2. 6 breaks left, and then we'll do the sealed box giveaway, and that'll be a wrap on Get a Grip 2. We are closing up shop on Get a Grip 2 and 40th in the next couple of months, and then we'll move on to Sapphire 2. Sapphire 1 and 5 will continue through the summer. Just so you guys know, Sapphire 1 and 5 will continue through the summer. Get a Grip 2 and 40th will not. Those have end dates. Here we go. Jackie. And we kick it off with an alligator. Chris, you get a 75, 4 out of 75 on the alligator. So that gets penny sleeved, and then that goes into Sean Barb's bag. I just go right on top of that bad boy there. Here we go. We got an out of 75. And a Goldilocks, it looks like. Charlotte Webb. I believe that's Jason Glenn. That spot will be open next week if anybody wants to play Charlotte Webb. 48 out of 50, and so will Grim Jim out of 75. I think, maybe not. Maybe I'm jumping the gun on that one. Yes, Grim Jim will be open next week. And Charlotte Webb. Both of those spots will be open. Just penny sleeve those. And then the base card on the bottom. Yeah. Alrighty then. What do we have here? How about a Bruised Lee 1 of 1? How about that? Right off the bat, a Bruised Lee. Who scooped and scored? Sean Barbs. Look at that. Bruised Lee. Sean Barbs, you've just been chasing. Sean Barbs, wherever Sean Barbs goes, he finds a 1 of 1. Bruised Lee. 1 of 1, just like that. Unreal. Sean Barbs, we got a 1 of 1, Jackie. Bruised Lee, 1 of 1. Unreal. Let's see that. I'll take a top loader. Unbelievable. Sean Barbs, back-to-back weeks. Back-to-back weeks, Barbser. Yeah, he goes back to back on those. There we go in the top loader, Bruce Lee. We're gonna put that one up there for Barb's to look at. Box 1, already a Bruce Lee. There we go. Okay, those are base. Those go to Sean Barb's as well. What else we gonna knock down today? How about a, oh nice, a double hitter, toothless. Toothless. That is a 100 out of 100. You got it, Jeremy. Toothless. 100 out of 100 on that bad boy. That goes to Angelo. How about a Shorn Sean? Shorn Sean. That's Shorn Sean Barb's. 5 out of 25. Boom. Shorn Sean. That goes to Larry Sanders out of the 25 on that bad boy. And then a base card for Sean Barb's. Sean, we're wrapping up your base here, but you already knocked down your second 1 of 1 in 2 weeks. Just, oh wow, another double hitter. Alligator has been white hot. Formaldehyde. That is a 4 out of 25 on the formaldehyde. Who gets the formaldehyde? Formalda. Sean Barb. Sean, you're having a break of a lifetime. Not only are you getting all the base, but you're also getting that. That is a alligator. Chris with the close. You get a 1 out of 100. Chris, that's your second hit in the break already. Alligator is scorching hot. Boom. And then a base card for Sean Barb's. Let's go. So far, a nice little cooker. We already knocked down a Bruce Lee, 1 of 1. How about an Alien Ian and a Brett Vet? That's a 23 out of 25 on the Alien Ian. Alien Ian goes to Mario. Super Mario knocks down an out of 25. Alien Ian, nice Mario. Boom. How about a Sweat Wet? Got it going like Brett Vet. Brett Vet is Michael Q out of 100. Nice, Mike Q. Boom. Another base card for Sean Barb's. Sean Barb's, we're running out of base cards for you. You have 2 packs left on the base. Here we go. How about a Slosh Josh in your life? Who's on the Slosh Josh? Slosh Josh goes to... Adam marks the spot on the Slosh Josh. And then 2 base cards. That's a 55 out of 75 on the Slosh Josh. And the 2 base cards for Barb's. And then that's almost a wrap on Barb's. All right. Hollywood. I believe that is Kenneth Lester Salmon on the Hollywood. That spot will be open next week. 96 out of 100. Hollywood. Let's go. And then we got a couple of base cards. That's a wrap for Sean Barb's on the base. That is a wrap on the Sean Barb's base. Okay, so stack and rack. Move on to the next. Let's go. Okay, that is round 1 of 9. Round 1 of 9. Let's see where round 2 takes us. So far, it's taken us to Bruce Lee. Yeah. Who's next, Jack, on the base? Nancy? All right, Nancy, you get these base cards. Here we go, Nancy. So far, this box has been hot. Back to back. I was just saying I haven't got a 1 of 1, and now we go back to back weeks on the 1 of 1. So you could be alphabetizing those while you're waiting. First letter. Each one. So when there's downtime, you're always thinking, okay, what am I going to run out of supplies? What am I low on? Where does Dad keep those? And then alphabetizing them. Well, every time I cut, you have downtime. Every time I cut 9. Usually 3 stacks. You break it down. Kind of how you do sorting. The brain has to sort manually like that. All right, here we go. Who gets the base? Here we go. Who gets the base? Okay, Nancy, here we go. Boy, it's overwhelming for you. Even Chloe can figure it out. All right, here we go. Duncan Pumpkin. And we got Toothless. That goes to Angelo out of 75. 57 out of 75. Let's go. Can you sleeve that? And here we go. So all the base goes to the fancy one. Igloo. We got a Goldilocks. We got a Distorted Dot. I think that's Jay Howe out of 50. Distorted Dot. Nice, Jay Howe. All of these base go to Nancy. Where are the Mug Marcus? I was going to say, where are all the wrappers? Mug Marcus. Last week we got a ton of wrappers. Mug Marcus. That is John Duncan on the Mug Marcus. And that is out of 50. Going to JD. And then we got a Still Jill going to Ryan Harris. 2 out of 75. And then, of course, a base card for Nancy. Let's go. How about a Pat Splat on the base. And then finally a wrapper. Finally a wrapper. Toothless. 2 base cards there. So that's a 10th series wrapper out of 250. That's just basically put them in a corner over there, and we'll stack the wrappers. That's what a wrapper looks like. Or what Chloe calls a sticker. All right, here we go. That is a Bony Tony. Nice. That goes to TNT Pug. Jeremy Colvin right there. Bony Tony. Let's get it. That is out of 75. There's a Hippie Skippy and another. Oh, a Series 1 wrapper goes to Jeremy. And 2 base cards. Just stacks on the other wrapper over there. Now Jeremy's cooking with some wrappers. How about a Ruby Cube? Ruby Cube out of 100. 95 out of 100. Ruby Cube. And then more base for Nancy. Who gets the next base, Jack? Round 3. Donnie gets the next round of base. Another wrapper for, it happens to be a 10th series again. But you did get another wrapper there, Jeremy. On the 10th series wrapper. All right, Donnie, you get the next round of base. While Jack's cleaning that up, I'm going to start cutting these. And away we go. Donnie. I will be updating the 40th board here shortly. A little bit later today. There are a lot of claims. I am evaluating and seeing if we're going to keep it as a case break or if I have to adjust some things. So stay tuned on that. Stay tuned on that. All these base cards go to Donnie. Mom's not making his eggs. You were mean last night. Is that true? No truth to it? Do we have to go out for breakfast? You do? Oh, you have finals coming up or something? Midterms? Is it midterm? I thought it'd be we're in May. Midterm, I thought it'd be like earlier than. All right, here we go. This all goes to who's the base again? Donnie gets all this base. All right, good luck, everybody. How about another wrapper, 6th series for TNT Pug on Whatnot. TNT Pug on that wrapper and some base. Let's go. How about Brett Vett again? Brett Vett and 2 base cards. These all go to Donnie, the base cards. Brett Vett. Who scoops and stores the Brett? I think that's Mike Q. It is Mike Q on the Brett Vett. Boom, right there. We got a hitting for Mike Q. How about a Losing Faith? Losing Faith and a 13 series wrapper. Oh, that one snuck up on us. And a Brett Vett base. All right, 13 series wrapper and a Losing Faith, 12 out of 100. That goes to Michael Mooney. And a 13 series wrapper. Boom. How about another wrapper? How about a 4th series wrapper for TNT? TNT's knocking down some wrappers now. Snooty Sam, 4th series wrapper. Keep on keeping on. How about a still Jill for Ryan Harris? Ryan Harris in the news, 93 out of 100 and a couple base cards. Still Jill right there. Let's go. This is box 1. So far we have knocked down a 1 of 1 and a series 2 wrapper. Now we're cooking with wrappers. That goes to TNT again on the wrapper. Let's see if we can get you a full set out of this break today. How about a Grim Gem? Nice. That spot has been claimed. Grim Gem. 4 out of 50 in the Goldilocks. Let's go. Alligator. One last hit. How about a 5th series wrapper for TNT? 5th series wrapper right there. All right, let's do box number 2. How do you do box number 2? Boom. Bruce Lee, 1 of 1. Already going to Sean Barbs. Second back-to-back breaks. Sean Barbs scoops and scores a 1 of 1. Unreal. Dale Small, thank you for joining us. If you're interested in playing Giant Series 2, there will be some open break spots. I'll post those up with the new break posting. We got about 5-6 breaks left of Giant Series 2. We rip 3 boxes every Saturday, although next week it'll be on Sunday. Next week it will be on Sunday. Empty box. Alrighty, who's getting this base, Jackie? Danielle. 1, 2, 3. That is Miss Phantom GPK. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I'll do some eggs. All right, Danielle, you get all this base. You got time, Jack, because I'm doing that. I'm opening now. Let's get it on. I will do a digi break of Giants 6-packs coming up in about, let's say, an hour. 40, a little less than an hour. Less than an hour. Jack and I just need to regroup, get our bearings. A lot of moving parts this weekend. A lot of stuff going on this weekend. A lot of open break spots. A lot of movement, a lot of new breaks, and of course tomorrow is the mega show at 5:30 Eastern. 5:30 Eastern. If we get 125 people on during the stream, which I think we'll be able to do, I'm going to give away a Giants Series 2 box. So get on. Buyers giveies tomorrow. Gonna run about, I don't know, $20,000 to $25,000 worth of sealed product tomorrow, including sealed cases, digi breaks, and a ton of gibbies. So make sure it is the show of all shows. I do it once a month. It's a grinder. It is an absolute grinder. Boom. Here we go. All right, who gets this base? Danielle gets all this base. Let's go, Danielle. Here we go. Another wrapper for TNT on the 4th series. You need a 3rd series now. And boom, Danielle gets those 2 base cards, and that is a wrapper for TNT. Let's see if we can beat 24 wrappers from last week. How about a still Jill for Ryan Harris out of 100? How about boom? I don't know, the lid was off. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. You fucked it up, Jackie. Larry Lips Like Sugar, that's a 57 of 75. Larry Lips. I fucked up the pepper grinder, I guess. Dang it. I didn't mean to. Raymond Jones, you get a Larry Lips Like Sugar. Let's go. On the Hypnotic. Larry Lips. How about a 5th series wrapper for TNT Pug? And a couple base cards. Danielle, you're getting all these base so far. How about a Brett Vet going to Mike Q? You're knocking down a bunch of these out of 100s on the Brett Vets. Franken Boots. How about a 11th series wrapper for TNT Pug and an Erie Eric base. How about another wrapper, a 3rd series wrapper. All right, we're getting closer to a full set for you. And a couple of base cards there. Ninth series wrapper, you needed that one. Closing in on it, TNT Pug. And a 9th series wrapper. Boom, and that is it for that slot. All right, now we're doing the next round. Who gets the next round? Mike Q? Mike Q, you get this next round of base. Good luck, Mike Q. You've been knocking down some Brett Sweats. Boom. Boom, shaboom. Shaboom, shaboom. Let's see. Today, yesterday was the 3rd break in a row of Sapphire 1. We knocked down a 1 of 5. Actually, a 5 of 5. The week before, we knocked down a 5 of 5. The week before that, we knocked down 3 5 of 5s and a 1 of 1. I have ripped Sapphire 1 for almost 5 years. I have never seen a streak in my drawers like that. 9 boxes and 5 out of 5 reds and a 1 of 1. That's crazy. That is some banana stats right there. That is some banana stats. Three. Yeah, no, I take it back. 4 reds. 4 reds because we got 2 in the break. Yeah, 4 reds and a 1 of 1. Sorry, 4 reds and a 1 of 1 in the last 9 boxes. So 5 out of 9 boxes have produced a out of 5 or a 1 of 1. That is batshit crazy. All right, here we go. This is Mike Q getting all this base. Charlotte Webb. Charlotte Webb. That goes to Jason, Glenn, and Gizmo right there. And Still Jill. Ryan Harris is cooking on the Still Jill spot and a Bruce Lee base. Next up on center stage, boom, Alligator. Chris, you have been hitting nice on Alligator today. Hitting nice on the Alligator. And then the base going to Mike Q. Let's go. Ooh, a Stone Sean. Sean Barbs continues to cook. Stone Sean and an Alien Ian. Nice. Out of 10. Oh my goodness. Wow, a 2 out of 10. Alien Ian. That is a gorgeous one there. Let's go. Alien Ian. That is Mario. Mario knocks down that bad boy. And don't forget about the Stone Sean out of 25. Nice pack there. Mario with the 2 out of 10. That's a 1 of 1 and a 2 out of 10 so far today. Not a bad 2 boxers so far. We got 1 more to go. That's Alien Ian. Can I have a top loader from you? Put that one in a top loader. Boom. Get you top loaded up so we can show those 2 off. We got 2 for the hit review so far. Let's go, Mario. Super Mario. Boom. There you go, Mario. Alien Ian. And of course, earlier today we knocked down, there's early hit review, Bruce Lee and Alien Ian. 1 of 1 and a 1 of 10. Let's go. All right, this is Mike Q still getting this base. Another, That's mine. Just over there. Alice Island. And it looks like we might go back to back. Duncan Pumpkin. Let's go. That's a 13 out of 25 on the Alice Island. What about Bob on the Alice Island? And then look at this. Another one. John Dunkin' Donuts. Look at that. That's an 8 out of 10. Back to back on the out of 10s. I'll take a top loader again. We are cooking with gas. Let's go. Boom. 2. Now we need a red for the rainbow. We have yet to rainbow one of these breaks. Duncan Pumpkin, Alien Ian, and a Bruce Lee 1 of 1. Let's get a red. And we got a rainbow. Alien Ian there. Let's do it. How about a gold though? How about a gold? Ruby Sunday, Ruby Cube. That goes to Shay, knocking down the Ruby Cube. Mike Q, you get all the base here. Who gets the next round of base? Danielle again. Going back to Danielle on the base. I bet there's a wrapper in here. Just guessing there's a wrapper. No, just 3 base. What? Yeah, just 3 base. That sucked. 3 base, but not for Mike Q. He scoops and scores the base there. 3 base cards on that one. No. Still Mike Q, yeah. How about an alligator again? Chris, you are smoking on the alligator spot today. That's out of 75 on the alligator. Let's go, Chris. Last chance here for Mike Q on these base cards. And you knock down a Peepin' Tom and a Still Jill. You get another 3 base. No, a Series 2 wrapper going to TNT Pug. Let's go, TNT Pug, on the wrapper. Base, and then you got a wrapper there for TNT Pug. And that will be a wrap. That'll be a wrap on Michael Q's. All right, Danielle, you get all these base, and then we're on to box number 3. Don't forget to bookmark the Digi Show in about, let's say about a half hour, maybe a little later as I clean up some stuff. And then, of course, tomorrow's mega show. I'm going to push over 20 grand in product. Dollar starts galore. If you're looking for sealed product, tomorrow's the show for you. Let's see. Yeah, I bought a bunch of collections, and I'm going to bring them to life tomorrow on dollar starts. Let's do it. Let's do it. And potentially a sealed box givey of Get a Grip 2 tomorrow. At a minimum, I'll be giving away a sealed box of 40th plus a ton of other stuff. So make sure. Buyer's giveies, though. You got to buy something. You got to buy something, and we'll give it away. Every 25 minutes. Jack likes that. Every 25 minutes. You good with supplies? You good? Yeah. Okay. This is Danielle on all these base, correct? Okay. Should be slot number 6. Then we got 7, 8, 9 left, right? Yeah. All right, here we go, Danielle. These base all go to you. Goodbye to you. How about a Charlotte? Turd Blossom. All right, 7th series wrapper. I think you needed that one, TNT Pug. I think you needed that one. How about a Ruby Cube again? A Ruby Sunday, and that goes to Shay on the Ruby Cube. All right, all those base go to Danielle. And we got box number 3 coming up. Box 1 and 2 have been white hot. 2 out of 10. And how about a Foul Raul? Foul Raul on that bad boy there. That is Mr. Phantom. Always getting a hit on there. And I guess let's see what the other base card was. Grim Gem on the base. Let's go. Formaldehyde, another wrapper. This time a 12th series wrapper. I think we need only about 4 more wrappers, and you got a full set from this break. Team T-Pug, you're closing in on a full wrapper set again. How about a Boney Tony? Speaking of TNT Pug, how about a Boney Tony out of 75? Danielle gets those base, and there is a Boney Tony for TNT. Bruce Lee. Sean Barbs continues the hot streak, and why not? Sean Barbs, the hottest spot in the break, knocks down our 3rd. 9 out of 10 on the Bruce Lee. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. You can take care of that one. That is a hitty. Bruce Lee. Wow, he got an out of 25 and an out of 10. Bruce Lee is absolutely on fire. Are we going to get a red today? Are we going to rainbow Bruce Lee today? Let's find out. Let's find out. All right, quick little hit review. Look at this. Bruce Lee, 1 of 1 and 1 of 10. Alien Ian out of 10. And Duncan Pumpkin out of 10. Not too shlabby. All right, Alien Ian on the base. All right, Danielle, we're wrapping up your base now. And we got another one of these swirls. Hollywood. Kenneth Lester Salmon on the hose. Oh, I guess I should show the other base card. Where's that? It was a Brett Vett. Brett Vett was the other base card on that one. And we got a Bruce Lee. Holy cow, we are going to rainbow this spot. This is the most of any one spot I've ever seen hit in one of these breaks. Bruce Lee knocks down to 18 of 75. We might do a full rainbow on Bruce Lee today. possible. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? After you hit Sean Barb's a 1 of 1 last week, you get a full rainbow on the spot that you jump over to. Holy shitskis. Alrighty then. Final box. Who are the last 3 on the base, Jackie? Larry, Lambert, and who? And Brienne, you're getting some base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not 9, you idiot. 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right. Who's up first? Larry is? All right, Larry. Good luck on the base. Here we go. Yep. Give me about a half hour from now, and we'll do that digi run. It's going to be a short day, though. We're going to do a 40th box. We're going to do 6 packs of Giants. We'll do Sapphire 5 box. And let's see, maybe a couple Valentine's 2026 boxes. That's probably the plan for today's Digi show. We'll be in and out in about 45 minutes, I think. And then I'll update the boards with all the open break spots. I saw there were some more claims, so I'll get those adjusted. All right, box 1 and 2 have been absolute fire. We got a 1 of 1 and 3. Did we get 3 blacks in that last box? Holy ice. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Box number 3 is upon us, and we knocked down a Slosh Josh. Adam marks the spot on that one out of 75. Adam marks on the Slosh Josh. All these base go to Larry Sanders on the Goldilocks. How about a Swollen Sue Ellen? Swollen goes to, that's Shay, knocks down the Swollen Sue Ellen and the base. All these base go to Larry Sanders. Boom. How about a secondhand Rosie Pants out of 25? And that goes to the Rock Lamb. And how about another wrapper? How about a Series 1 wrapper for TNT Pug right there? Nice TNT. Let's go on the wrapper. Now we knock down a Ruby Cube. Goes to Shay out of 75. And an Alligator out of 25. Chris. Alligator's got about 5 or 6 hits already today. That's out of 25. 21 out of 25. Nice, Chris, on the late pickup. On the late pickup, scoop and score. And of course, the Bruce Lee, that spot just keeps on hitting, even though that's not a hit. It's still rearing its head. Franken Boots. How about a Snooty Sam for Brent Shane out of 75. A Snooty Sam. Let's go, Brent. I'll do that so you don't get confused on those. I'll just do separate stacks. How about another wrapper? 4th series wrapper. And that goes to TNT on the wrapper. So each one on top has a... And what do we have here? How about a secondhand Rose Rock Lamb out of 75. Out of 75 on the Rock Lamb. And last but not least, a Turned On Tara and a Formaldehyde. Turned On Tara. Turned On goes to Shay. And Formalda. That goes to Sean Barbs on the Formalda. On the Formalda and a base card, of course. Those are both hits right there. Yeah, I placed an order on Amazon for more supplies and accidentally shipped them to Gramsci. Because I ordered him a thing for his knee. All right, here we go. Who gets this round of base? Lambert, the Rock Lamb, gets this round. All right, this is Rock Lamb right here, getting all of these base. Boom. Shaboom, shaboom. I will be doing a $1 start tomorrow on a Giants Get a Grip 2 single packs and a sealed box. So if you want a sealed box to Get a Grip 2, I will be doing a $1 start tomorrow on that. That should be fun. Exciting stuff. That's for the Mega Show tomorrow. All right, here, this is for the Rock Lamb. So far, we've knocked down 3 out of 10. 3 of them. And a 1 of 1. Again, back-to-back weeks with the 1 of 1. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Starting off with a Goldilocks and a wrap. No, not a Goldilocks. Peepin' Tom goes to Nancy out of 75 and a 4 Series wrapper. Let's go. What's next? Secondhand Rosie Pants and Swollen Sue Ellen. And how about a Ruby Cube going to Shay out of 25. Nice, Shay. Losing Faith. How about a 13 Series wrapper? You didn't need that one, TNT. We got some others. And an out of 25. 25 out of 25. Nice scoop and score there for Angela, the mighty one on the hippie Skippy. Nice. I think that spot goes to Ofer next week, if that's correct there, Angelo. I believe. How about a Croak and Column? We got a gold coming up. Snooty Sam, Brent Shane, and a 15 Series wrapper. You're closing in on that full set. Closing in on the full set. Here we go, Snooty Sam. That goes to Brent Shane. 2 hits there. Boom. All of these base go to Rock Lamb. Rock Lamb. How about a Croak and Colin and a base card? That is out of 75 on the Croakin'. Who's croaking? That would be Lance on The Last Dance. Croaking Colin for Lance. How about a Peepin' Tom for Nancy out of 75? And an Alien Ian again. Mario is just smoking the aliens today. That's out of 50 and out of 75 for Nancy and Mario. Let's go. 2 hitties there. 2 hitties there. This is the winding down. We are winding down. Do we have a big hit left in here? Let's find out. How about a gold Max Axe? Glenn got the brunt of that one. Glenn got the brunt of the Max Axe. Always a hot one. 32 out of 50. Let's go, GB. Let's get it on right there. All right, last base for the Rock Lamb. Oh, and another wrapper on the 10 Series. I don't think you needed that one. And a Dale Snail. Dale Snail. That's out of 75 and the wrapper. Let's see who gets the Dale. That is AC Delco on the Dale Snail. Let's go, AC. And a base card. All right, final round right here. And then Jack and I are going to clean up and take a quick little break, and we'll be back with Digi Hour. We are still going to run Digi Hour. We just got to regroup a little bit, get our bearings. A lot of stuff going on today. Busy Saturday. Busier than normal. Sold out of a bunch of stuff and added some new stuff to my price guide. We'll see how the show goes tomorrow. I might be sold out of more stuff after tomorrow. So make sure and hit my price guide early and often. I posted up on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, The Real Deal. I do have it posted up there. Alrighty then. And I'll need to do some updates as I have sold out of stuff. Goo is officially sold out of now. No more goo. For now. Everything's for now. You never know. Might scoop and score some more later. You never know. Boom. And here we go. And this is the final round of week 4. Week 4. 6 breaks left, and then that will be a wrap. New gloves for you. 6 breaks left, and then we're going to give away a sealed box of Get a Grip 2. How about a Hollywood and a Lips Like Sugar? Look at this spot hitting for you today. Larry Lips is hitting again. That is Raymond Jones. That's your second hit in the break so far. And a Swollen Sue Ellen. Oh, base goes to Brienne, you get all of this base. Brienne, you're getting all this base. Thank you, Jackie. So move Lambert out of the way and do, what are you doing? Are you struggling over there? The struggle is real. Yeah, it's hard to take them off midstream like that. Pat Splat, another out of 25. Pat Splat. That is Danielle knocking down Splatting on the Pat. Boom. Why'd you take them off with one pack left? Huh? Oh. Swollen Sue Ellen. What's our other card in here? How about a wrapper, a 9th series wrapper? Well, now you got 3 to work with. All the tops here are hits. That goes to TNT Pug with another one. Grim Jim. Hollywood. Wow, 3 packs in a row with out of 25s. That goes to Kenneth Lester Salmon right there, out of 25. Boom. All of the base going to Anchovy. 3 out of 25. Are we going to keep the streak going? Let's see. No, we switched to another 10th series wrapper. TNT Pug's getting tired of seeing the 10th series wrappers. But it's a wrapper nonetheless. Let's go. Foul Raul. Another wrapper. That's one we haven't seen. You're closing in on that full set, TNT. And another out of 25. Every pack has had an out of 25 except for one. Holy cow. Snooty Sam. Right there. That goes to Brent Shane. So all the top ones almost all have an out of 25, which is crazy. That's bananas. Is that streak going to continue? No, we're going to a gold. Barfin with Barbara right there. Barfin Bart. Barfin Bart, I believe. It is Ashley knocking down a gold. Barfin Bart. And another wrapper, 8th series wrapper for TNT Pug. So 2 hits there. Wrapper and the Barfin Bart. And our last one. Get the wrappers, if you could, get those cleaned up for me because I want to do a review on the wrappers. Foul Raul. Foul Raul. That's Mr. Phantom GPK on the Foul Raul, and another 10th series wrapper and an Alien base. That goes to TNT Pug. Boom. Yeah, you could do all those wrappers, and then I'll take the stack of wrappers. Okay, here's your hit review. We will do a wrapper review as well. Boom. Here's your the big hitties anyway. Those are base. Here are the big hits that we got from today's break. We knocked down 3 in one box. Bruce Lee out of 10, Duncan Pumpkin out of 10, and Alien Ian out of 10. Of course, Sean Barbs goes back-to-back weeks with 1-of-1s. Wherever he moves to, a 1-of-1 drops. Keep an eye on that guy. Holy cow, Barbs. And then that's another base and a hit. So I just need these penny sleep here. You can do shorter stacks that slide. Keep going. Don't let me go too high with it. I think that makes series too. Okay, 9th, 10th, 8th, 10th. I just like to see how these kind of play out here. Oh, a secondhand rose made it in there. Trying to give that to TNT Pug, are you? 4th, 9th. Trying to give that to TNT Pug's like, I'll take it. How about a 12th? And I also want to see how close you get to a full set. 7, 2, 9, 3, 11. There's a 5th series. Where's our 6th series? 4. Getting there, TNT Pug. You're getting there. 5, 4. Did we get there? Don't think so. I don't think we got a 14th, 10, or a 15th. Dang it. We got 2 number 1s though. There we go. And that would be 10th, 6. You got close. 6. Will we have a break where we get them all? All right, here's the wrapper review. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You topped last week when I thought we were going to be short on wrappers. You got 25 wrappers this week. Are we going to knock down the one of one from Series 1 wrapper? Tune in next week. Let's find out what are the other big hits. We didn't get a lot of reds today. No reds today. What's that all about? All right, guys. Thank you all for playing Giants Get a Grip 2 next week. There will be some open spots as of right now. Alligator, Basket, Casey. Let's see. Bruised Lee. What else? Grim Jim is claimed. Hippie Skippy, might be claimed. I gotta double check on that one. Hollywood is open. Losing Faith. Shorn Sean. Still Jill. And Stone Sean, Stuck Chuck. Those are your openings for next week. I'm sure some of them will be filled before I even post the board. So expect that list to probably be cut in half. But that's kind of right now. So send me a direct message if you have any interest in playing those spots. And TNT Pug, I will get you on that Grim Jim spot. Have a good rest of your Saturday, everybody. Have your good rest of your Saturday. We'll be live in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes with the Digi Hour. All right, take care, everybody.